northern Australia. They're not our only species of crocodile. We have another one called the freshwater or Johnson crocodile. There are 40 of them through there. Freshies are unique to this country. They're found across the top end of our northern states. They are a small croc. They reach a maximum length of only 9 foot, under 3 metres. They're not big enough to inflict major injuries on people. They're not inclined to do that either in 3 feet. About 7 metres. That makes it the largest land-based meat eater in the world. And it's fiercely territorial. The saltwater crocodile claims an area as its home. If any large animal, including you, goes into that area, the croc regards you as an intruder in its home and doesn't test you, whether it's hungry or not. They're not monsters, however. Crocodiles are generally portrayed in the media as some sort of a monster. These, however, are simply large, dangerous animals. Now, the media likes to portray them as a large, violent predator. They are that, but the rest is downhill, which charges all over the place at great speeds, indiscriminately attacking everything that moves. So when you see crocodiles in a river or in a park, they come as a huge disappointment to you. They're nothing like the movies. Now, that's because these are real animals, not movie monsters. Basically, the media needs a sensational monster to entertain us with so they can sell advertising. They can sit underwater for 2 hours without coming up for a breath. While they're down there, they can see everything that's going on up here. On each eye, the crocodile has 3 eyelids, an upper, a lower, and a third transparent. That transparent eyelid allows the crocodile happens up here. They take advantage of that to study the animals in their area. Most animals go to the same spot at the same time every day for a drink. The crocodile gets to know where and when that is. His name's George. Now the crocodile has plenty of time for that study. So he just sits under there and watches, gets to know who goes where. Animals will still come down for a drink. They either don't see the croc, mistake it for a dead tree or a shadow in the water. The animal is so still, it's not much of a danger. That's where crocodiles are very deceptive. They look like big, fat, lazy things that couldn't care less what's going on around them. This is part of their strategy. When you get close enough, you discover that that is not all the truth. Part of the crocodile's giving, basically. People find this hard to understand because the movies have educated us to believe dangerous animals are monsters that spend their days growling, slamming their jaws angrily, and indiscriminately charging after everything that comes within sight. Now, this is a prehistoric looking animal. It is a dinosaur, walks come close, and the crocodile shows those animals just how it is. So the croc lunges up, those big jaws are almost solid bone. The crocodile can slam them together with up to 3 tons closing pressure per square inch, more than enough to inflict a major injury. If that doesn't kill his prey, he grips on with his huge teeth, holds the animal and turns that entire body over and over and over. The crocodile roll or death roll, all animal crocodile. I'd actually like him to go back in the water so I can worry about the other two. Almost he knows it's coming up. A little bit further. That may have to be it. This time it is.
I'd be watching the one up the back.
100 other eyes on it.
Does anyone have any questions so far?
How much are you getting paid?
Yes, sir. The difference between crocodiles and alligators.
Big one.
Whoa.
We can get them tags ready, look.
Crocodiles cannot be tamed or trained. Their brain's only about that big, marginally larger than the kid over here who was suggesting the crocodile bite me. They're not very intelligent at all. They do, however, have incredible instinct. Now, if they could be trained, they would be in circuses, leaping through flaming hoops. That obviously doesn't happen. All we do is stay outside their range and manage them to a small degree. Staying outside their range, this is pretty safe here. Number one, I'm with the weapon. The mouth is the weapon. The tail is only a weapon in cartoons where they use it to break your leg and rubbish like that. A few points about crocodiles. I said they're very instinctive, so they tend to obey their reflexes. This animal is a particularly determined crocodile. You've probably noticed this one's always ready to have a go. Now, he's looking straight at me. He can see me here. But if I give him a little prod over there, that's where he swings to, obeying his reflex. That enables me to direct him a little bit. Then, when I want to manoeuvre closely around him, I threaten his eyesight so I can move him closer. Now, crocodiles feel very vulnerable about their eyes. Any animal caught in the crocodile's jaw immediately tries to claw out his eyes. They protect the eyes by shutting them and by retracting them into a socket of bone in their skull. They actually pull the eye in. Now, if I place this there, the soft plastic, in reality, is no threat to his eyesight. But we're clever. None of you were hurt. None of you need to be hurt. If you examine crocodile attacks over the last few years, these crocodiles are well fed. The main reason they attack people is not to eat us. A big croc like this, because he regards me as an intruder in his territory, and my job is to keep his focus on the meat. So if I threw it in the water, no, he couldn't care less. He says this is an opportunity to go for me.
His legs are getting moving.
Oh. There we go, the next show at Wild Walden.
Here's one big. Zont was taken from Cully, Clifton Lady from Clifton Beach, Matilda from, where is it? Where's Matilda?
Mossman.
Mossman. Cooper.
Cape Tribulation.
Yeah.
He was suspected of stealing dogs.
And Zach was from where we went up to Cooktown. And then over here, Sarge from Bamaga, that was the one we got, took the dog. And Grunter from Arakuan.